Well, welcome everybody. I don't know if you've ever come to our downtown foodie walks, but they're a ton of fun. With the pandemic, we've gone to foodie talks, which is even more fun in my opinion, because you don't have to be downtown at a specific time, but you still get to meet all the downtown people, which I have to tell you, downtown Fort Collins is the greatest place to live and work that there is. So if you live anyplace else, come here instead. So today we're doing the foodie talk with, I'm Trish O'Neill from the cooking studio. We're a recreational cooking class, cooking studio where you come in and we do a full menu and you cook your own food with the help of our chefs. We go through different cuisines like Italian and French, and we do cooking camps for the kids. We just finished a cake decorating camp for spring break, and we have summer camps. We just did, I wanted to tell people who are interested in the cupboard, we just put on for April a knife sharpening class. We have a fellow that learned knife sharpening from his grandfather and his father, and now he's doing it kind of as more of a hobby than a business, but he's going to teach using the whetstone knife sharpening, and you bring in your knives and learn to sharpen. It's going to be fun. We're trying it in April, so you can check our calendar and see if you want to come to that. And if you don't have a knife, you can buy one at the cupboard. Or if you come in and realize that your TJ Maxx knife isn't what you really want, then you need to go over there, because Michael at the cupboard knows everything about knives you ever need to know. And they have a fantastic display of knives. Selection, I guess I want to say. So that's enough about the cooking studio. Let me pass you over to the cupboard. The cupboard is family owned, local Fort Collins since 1972. Carrie Hewitt started it, and now the owner is Jim Hewitt. They're fabulous people. The place is staffed with the most knowledgeable, wonderful staff that I've ever come in contact with. They'll help you with anything, and they don't even get mad if you browse for an hour and buy a little thing of spices because they know you'll probably come back and buy the giant mixer that I have that's such a cool color. Anyway, let me pass you over to Maren and Ingrid, and they're going to tell you all about what they're doing.
Hi, my name is Maren. I've been working at the cupboard for 8 years, and I'm the cookware buyer here. And since we have an Irish theme this week, St. Patrick's Day, I'm making a shepherd's pie. And I'm using some ingredients we carry at the cupboard, others not. But the recipe is on the website, and I can show you real quick what I put together. So shepherd's pie is traditionally made with lamb. You can also make it with beef, which is what I did. And if you look on the website, you see all the spices that go into it. One thing I've been using is the shepherd's pie mix that we carry here. In addition to spices, I added myself just because it's more interesting that way. So I made a filling. It's a meat filling. I doubled the recipe, so it's 2 pounds of meat. And I like to cook ground beef a little longer than other people do, since the meat stays a little squeaky. And I like it. I like it when it's tender. That just tastes better to me. So I have a casserole dish, and I'm going to put that meat filling in here.
And she buttered the dish.
Yes, exactly. Dish is buttered. Meat with carrots and peas, and lots of spices, tomato paste. Let's show that. There it goes. Yep, got it.
Oh, wait, let's see. Oh, looks fantastic. I feel Irish already. I am Irish, Trish O'Neill.
There you go. So does it look right?
Green stuff, huh?
Okay, and shepherd's pie is just topped with potatoes. So no crust. It's pretty easy to do. And the potatoes, I cook them with my trusty pressure cooker, which makes quick business of cooking potatoes. They're done in a few minutes. But of course, you can also do it in water in a regular pot. Just takes a little bit longer.
With this?
mash them by hand. These are russets. Don't get tricked into using a hand mixer because they'll turn into glue.
Can you say that, Maren? Can you say that again? Because people don't understand that mashing potatoes by hand is so critical.
Yeah, so if you use a hand mixer to puree the potatoes or mash them, and you have a high starch potato like a russet, it will turn into glue, and it's unpleasant in your mouth. It's really icky
and very shiny.
We've all had that. Well, at least people my age who have parents who couldn't cook. Yeah. We've had those mashed potatoes. They're terrible.
I've had it once.
Thanks.
That's all I ever need. So, hand masher. Here's my favorite potato peeler, a little Y peeler. Costs $6. Lasts forever. So easy. It just makes quick business of peeling potatoes. And then I add butter, cream, all the things, garlic. And so now I'm going to top the meat filling with potatoes. And that'll take a couple of minutes. So do you want to start over there?
Well, yes. And so while that is in process, we are going to do a Jameson Old Fashioned with a twist. And
this is Ingrid.
Oh, hi. Yes, that's right. I'm Ingrid, and I've been at the cupboard 15 years. And I I do displays with Christy and work the retail, and it's just a great place to be. So with this, apparently we do not sell this, but to make the perfect drink, you want to have the Jameson Irish whiskey. And the reason being that it's distilled from the water, from the river that runs underneath their distillery. And so that's what makes it very special. So the first thing that you do is you need to use a sugar cube. We already processed that. The La Peruche is a great way to go on that. It takes a little bit of time to dissolve. And then we will add some Angostura aromatic bitters. And a lot of people don't really know what a bitter is.
Yeah, talk about that, because that's like a magic potion, and it's hard to find.
It really is, and you don't need a lot. This particular recipe, you just do a couple of dashes. It's actually distilled from aromatic herbs, bark, flowers, seeds, and it's used as a digestive or an appetite stimulant. So this is why we're using this, so we'll have lots of shepherd pie. And what we need to do is we have 1 cube of sugar, a couple of dashes of bitters, and we do carry them at the store. We're going to muddle that with a little bit of soda water. And then the one really great thing that we have started carrying is ice cube trays that make clear, round ice cubes. Ta-da!
Oh, that's so great.
And it does, I believe, 4 of them. And we carry that at the store. So I'm just going to gently put that in our whiskey glass, which we also carry at the cupboard. We have several different styles.
You don't want to make an old fashioned without a whiskey glass, because it's just...
That's right. You got to have it. So 1.5 ounces of that goes into here, and it makes a beautiful, wonderful look in this glass. And then what we'll do is we have a zester or a peeler, and I've already started here. It's very simple to do, and you can just twist it and slip it in your drink. And the way you do it is you just take it, and it really works well. We have a muddler that is good when you're using the sugar cube. And a metal one works really well. It cleans really well. It has a little grid on the bottom. And so that really helps muddle your drink.
So that you recommend that over the those wooden ones?
Yes, I think it really works well. The wooden one is definitely good if you're making a Moscow Mule. But we do like this other one. It cleans up. You can put it in the dishwasher. And then we top it with a little bit of soda water. And voila, we have a Jameson Old Fashioned.
Right, I'll be over.
All right, so that doesn't have to go in the oven.
No,
So
That's what you drink while you wait for it to come out of the oven. Is that right?
yeah. So I dabbed some butter on the mashed potatoes just because butter is good in any place. And I pre-shredded a little bit of Parmesan. Actually, I grated it with this, it's a zester. And I like that better. Fresh Parmesan is so hard. And I don't like big shreds of cheese, but that's just me. So I'm putting this on, and that's how it will go in the oven.
Oh,
So
I love it.
quite pale
Fantastic.
right now.
We teach in our virtual kids classes, we teach kids from 4th and 5th graders to make family dinner. And shepherd's pie is one of the things we teach them because it's something a 10-year-old can actually make without hardly any help at all.
That's right. And it's a very forgiving recipe or guideline. So you can actually do whatever you want with it. And in the end, it's shepherd's pie, right?
Right. If they say we don't have carrots, who cares? You know, we don't have onions, that's fine. Like, we have all this extra vegetable stuff. Should we put that in? We're like, yeah. It's the whole point. Maren, that looks delicious. Delicious.
I'm going to turn the oven up to 375 and it'll be baked for about half an hour until it looks good on top, a little brown.
Oh, we lost your audio.
Through the magic of our oven.
Hang on, let me not drop it here.
Now the magic of television, right? It's all done.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, look at that. It's fantastic.
So 30 minutes at 375, and that's what it looks like. And if it's not brown enough on top, then just stick it under the broiler, brown it a little more until it's the way you like it.
And the recipe's on the website at the cupboard for like 2 weeks or a month, or what is it?
2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Fantastic.
Turn it up here.
All right, so shepherd's pie and a Jameson Old Fashioned with a round ice cube. That's so great. You could sip that for a long time. Thanks, you two.
All right, thank you.
Thank you both. And everybody, shop at the cupboard. You can get your knife sharpened there too. You can meet these fabulous women. Buy your bitters, because you got to have bitters.
We have a great selection of them, and lots of bar tools. This is the product that we have for the ice cubes, and lots of measuring vessels. Come by.
And don't forget to buy your pots here. We have lots of beautiful cookware. And also lines you don't necessarily hear from all over the place. So come in and check it out.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, and they know about the pots, and they know those things. You actually have somebody to talk to instead of just like shopping Amazon and wondering what the reviewers are thinking. You know, you have an actual person that will tell you why you want that pot. Or Maren's told me why I don't want a pot, that I want a different kind. So
yeah, I'm good at that.
I know.
And we always appreciate shopping local.
Yeah. Yeah. So go there, come in here, learn to cook, go over there and buy all the stuff you need, and have a fun downtown experience. Okay, thanks everybody.
So, bye.